Okay, so let's draw and label a globe. So I'm going to start out with a circle here, and if I hold down the shift key, I can make sure that's a circle and doesn't turn into a ellipse. And this is my circle that's a globe, and this is going to be an orthographic view of the globe, looking at it as if we're looking at it from the side, from space. And so now I have the general shape of the Earth here. Now I want to put on my equator line. So I'm just going to use a straight line here. You can see it shows me exactly where halfway through is. I'm going to put one point here, another point here. I'm just going to change the color so we can see it. And there's my line of the equator. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and label the equator. So that's the equator here. Now I'm going to put on the prime meridian, and I'll put that right down the center of this globe. So I'm going to choose a globe again, go back to insert a shape, a line, draw right down the center here. And once again, change that to this color, and that's my prime meridian. Which of course is the line of 0 longitude. So I have my line of 0 latitude, 0 longitude on there now, but now I have to put in every 45 degrees. So one place where 45 is going to occur is all along this outer circle here. That's where we're going to be 90 degrees west and 90 degrees east of the prime meridian, and that's going to join at the North Pole and the South Pole. So I'm going to just go ahead and choose my circle again. I'm going to put on the solid line that's on the outside. I'm going to put that in that same color, and those are two of my lines of longitude now. So now I'm going to put in a line of latitude at 45 degrees north, and to put it in 45 degrees north, I'm going to just kind of estimate. This is just a sketch, so you don't actually have to measure it, but let's just insert another line about halfway between the top and bottom here. Put it in about here. That's going to be my line of 45 north, and I'm just going to copy and paste that, move the other one down here, and there's my line of 45 degrees south. So let's label those. And we can either call this 45 north, 45 north, or just positive 45. And then down here, this is 45 south. All right, so I have all the lines of latitude that I need on this now, and it's asked me to label a couple other things that I can do already. One is the North Pole and the other is the South Pole, so I'm going to go ahead and put those on. So I'm going to North Pole and South Pole, and just to make it apparent that it's just right at that one little point there, I'm going to insert an arrow pointing from here to there, and maybe move this a little. Another arrow. From here to there, just to make it clear that only occurs at one point there. All right, so now I need to add two more lines of longitude. And of course, because this is a orthographic view, those lines are going to curve, just like the outside line here curves. So I'm going to go ahead and use another shape, and this time I'm just going to use this curve here. I'm just going to have to click on it a few times to make it into a curvy thing, but we know by the time we get out here, we're 90 degrees away from the prime meridian, so we want a line that cuts it about halfway across. So I'm going to go like this, come down here, to here, to here. This, once again, doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a sketch, but the important thing is that These lines will intersect at the North Pole and the South Pole. I kind of overshot a little there, but that's okay. Draw on the other side. And now we have all of our lines of latitude on, of longitude on. So now we just have to label the lines of longitude, and I'm just going to go back and insert text. And so we have a line of 45 west. I'm just going to turn it a little. That would be this line here. And then we have, make the just wait so we can see it. And then here we would have 90 degrees west. And on the other side here, we have 90 degrees east. And the line over here is 45 degrees east. So this doesn't have to be perfect, but I would like to see all of these lines and all of these labels on here. And then once you're finished with it, please save it as a JPEG or a PNG file and upload it to Canvas.